Hi, I'm Pamela Bruner from MakeYourSuccessEasy.com, and this is a video on the 3 C's of success for transformational entrepreneurs. If you want to transform the world and people's lives with what you do, then you're what I call a transformational entrepreneur. And you may have struggled with creating success in your business, so this video is for you. What I find is that there are 3 things that you really need for success, and I've identified them as the 3 C's for success. The first one is clarity. You need to have clarity on where you're going and also on the transformation you provide for people. And you need clarity in your message for how you communicate that transformation to others. If any of that clarity is missing, you'll stumble around. Now, I want to use an analogy in talking about these 3 C's to help you get a picture of what happens when things aren't working and how beautiful it is when they do. If you've been listening to any of my recordings or seen many of my videos, you'll know that I love to hike. So of course, I'm going to use a hiking analogy. When you're on a path, if that path isn't clearly marked, you can get off the path and end up stumbling through the brush, through the forest, through the woods, wondering why it's so hard to stay on your trail and to get where you want to go. It's the same way in your business. If you're not clear, if your pathway isn't clearly marked and you don't know quite where you're going, you're going to end up stumbling a lot, and it's going to be much harder than it needs to be. The second C is commitment. And you want to look in your business and your life and see what you're committed to. Are you committed in terms of investing time, energy, and money in your business? Because if you don't have that commitment, or if you question it frequently, it's like being on the path and stopping every few steps to say, should I really be here? Is this what I really want to do? You won't make a lot of forward movement. You'll really frustrate yourself, and you'll probably frustrate anyone who's traveling that path with you. The third C is congruence, and this is the one that most business and marketing coaches don't talk about at all. If you're not congruent, which means in alignment, your head, your heart, and your gut, you're going to struggle and suffer a lot more than you need to. So if your head's telling you one thing, or if you've been told you need to market in this way, but your heart isn't there, either because the marketing isn't authentic for you, or because you have a fear, block, or limiting belief that's in the way of stepping fully into what you need to do to grow your business, you're going to struggle and suffer. You might even achieve some level of success, but if you're not congruent, you're really going to have a hard time. Because here's the thing, your business is not a destination. Now, I want to admit that when I first started in business, I thought there was a destination. I thought that I would work for a year, 2 years, 3 years, something, and then I would get to a point where everything was easy and I didn't have to work anymore. Well, it's not that way. It's really a journey. There's always something that you need to do to work in your business or on your business in order to succeed. And as much success as I have been blessed to have in the last 2 years, my business is still growing, and there are still more people I want to help. I want to make a bigger impact, and I'm happy to make more money too. So I don't want to just live in where I am right now or feel like it's a destination. Instead, I want to focus on my journey. And because it's not a destination, I actually care about how I get there. And I know that as a transformational entrepreneur, you're there with me. So let's look at the journey. I want you to look at your journey and say, do I have clarity? Is my path clear? Am I walking a straight, clear, well-marked path? Do I have help? That's in the form of good advice, coaching, whatever, so that my trail is clearly marked for me. Number 2, am I committed to this trail? Am I willing to put in the time, energy, and money that it takes to really pursue, to step out in this journey? And 3, this is the big one, am I congruent? Is my heart and is my gut in alignment with my head, with what I know I need to do? Am I clear of my fears and blocks and limiting beliefs so that I can step forward and enjoy traveling my path, enjoy the journey? So if any of these feel like they're out of kilter or you're not sure, I'm going to invite you to drop me an email for a strategy session, and we'll look at one of the 3 C's for you, which one might not be working for you and how you might get back on track. All my information is on my website, MakeYourSuccessEasy.com. I look forward to hearing from you. I'm Pamela Bruner. Take care.